We were teenagers.
Yeah.
I was 17, 18, and 19. You know, we were different. We were going to be different, and that's all.
So messed up, I want you here. In my room, I want you here.
I remember the days they were just signing bands left and right. The record companies were hungry to grab up anything that had potential. We didn't try to be conventional.
It was visually, it really was like, what?
That was today to be a major attraction.
To actually be able just to be so free without convention and get in the crowd and actually get right in people's faces and stuff. I mean, that's a trip. And they were really good women types also.
I was like, oh my God, that's weird. But I love it.
We were a little bit out of sync with the world, or as he said, perhaps ahead of our time.
If I look back at it now, it was inevitable.
Because I have so many friends in Detroit that practically begged me, you know, oh, can we ever hear you guys again? Oh, we want it so bad, so bad.
Really, there was unfinished business here. We decided we were gonna have a group around the spring of '67, and it took us a full year until the spring of '68 until we got on a stage in front of people. During that whole year, the thing really spiraled and changed a great deal. And sometimes the thing just wouldn't get off the ground at all, and you'd end up like it'd be 3 in the morning, and we'd be sitting around and I'd be saying, well, maybe I'll try, you know, I've heard I heard electroshock. Remember what I heard electroshock puts you in another state where you're creative. So I took my old trade set, you know,
The
my
Transformer.
model. I took the Transformer.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, you know, so sometimes things didn't work. Sometimes we were way out there. You know?
But I think it was Jim's idea from the very beginning that we were different, we were going to be different, and that's all.
As soon as we got the record deal, I just went, shoot, we better have some fucking songs. And he came up pretty near after that with the 2 bedrock riffs. And that was the No Fun riff, which I believe he had first. I'm not sure about that. And then he had, or it may have been the other way around, he came up with the I Want to Be Your Dog riff. And over time, as I remember it, we developed those into songs. It took a few months. But first, we'd just go out and play the riff over and over. I mean, that's what we did. And basically, by the time we worked at it trying to songwriting because we had a record deal. You're supposed to have songs first, but
We signed with just jams.
Yeah. It started as the first 2 chords. Like most Stooges songs, we were stoned on our smoke and jamming, and Ron came up with the 2 chords over and over, which is just this one. Just those 2 back and forth. I used Johnny Cash's I Walk the Line as a model for this. If you could actually hear it if you listen to I Walk the Line. You got, I keep a close walk on this. Let's see, wait a minute. Yeah, I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. Boom, boom, I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the eyes that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. So we used that structure.
And we were teenagers.
yeah.
I was 17, 18, and 19, you know, we were
I
just
was
kids.
older. By that time I was 21, but we were young.
It was good time because they were just signing bands left and right. Music was new, the English Invasion, everything was popping. I remember the days when you could turn on the radio and you would like just about every song on the radio. So record companies were hungry to grab up anything that had potential. So that part was good. But then, as the worm turns, we were a little bit out of sync with the world, or as he said, perhaps ahead of our time.
Yeah, the reason I say ahead of our times is because the original band, the way we played, the songs, the music, if that was today, it'd be a major attraction.
Well, it's 1969, okay, all across the USA. It's another year for me and you, another year with nothing to do. It's another year for me and you, another year with nothing to do. Yeah. Well, now last year I was 21. I didn't have a lot of fun. Now I'm gonna be 22. Well, I say alright and ooh. Now I'm gonna be 22. Oh my, ooh.
The man who designed that logo hated us. and I'm so fucking happy, son of a bitch. We got that logo out of you, so fuck you. He hated us. He got us dropped from the company later. His name is Bill Harvey.
So it was someone from Elektra?
Yes, the general manager of Elektra was also the art director.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
He did.
And he said, you need a logo. What you need is a logo. And
did
you know,
something good.
we got that's the best thing we got out of that company, because the deal is just ridiculous. The royalty is like you need a microscope. You know. It was also his job. I went they wanted us to play 4 nights in a club in New York to promote a new album once, and I had never played 4 nights in a row. So I decided that to do that, I was going to have at least a 1/4 ounce of cocaine, and I didn't have any money. So I went into the company and I asked for a meeting with the general manager, and I said, here's the deal, and I can't possibly do this. You got to give me the money for this cocaine, and he did it. But from that time on, he was going to get us out of there, so. I think I had some sort of a disease in my tendons. Yeah, they call it Osgood-Schlatter's disease.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and apparently I was very limber, and that was part of it. And then the other part was I was always a spaz in school, and I couldn't dance with girls. I was too shy, and I couldn't dance to music, so I always wanted to move around. Like I saw black people dance, I want to be like them. I want to have fun dancing too. So I did my own thing.
Well, it's 1969, okay.
Who names themselves fucking geeks?
It's like you name your pet monkey or
There's something about that name that just pisses people off, or makes them go, ugh. And I mean, back in the day, I mean, I can't tell you, in the 60s in the USA, very martial, military, intolerant, ultra macho place. And I'd walk in and maybe somebody'd say, hi, Iggy, and some big, Iggy, what the hell? I gotta beat him up right now. Goddamn, and it's just like, ugh, it made some people laugh, it made some people sneer, revulsion, like there were ants crawling up their body. And most people just got really pissed off.
Yeah, but
I don't know why. Now it's just like, Iggy, hey, Iggy.
It's like, hey, Iggy. It's like,
But
hey, John.
it wasn't like that, you know.
It was.
It did heavy shit. It was even hard for me.
It's amazing that people would think that. It's just a name. But it really would piss me off.
The first time I ever had sex with a girl, and she started going, I was like, but yeah, now I love it.
After the first record was finished, it's on the road to promote that record. So we grew up on the stage. So we play the first record, and any little chance we had a break, we'd come up and test drive a new song. So next break, test drive, keep that song, tune it up, test drive another song. So naturally, the whole album was created, a funhouse on little breaks from being on the road, and eventually, that was what was being played. And you can see the progression of the players getting better, a little more confident, the growth in the music. As we learned everything in front of the people. On stage is how I learned to play.
I never thought about this before. It occurs to me that the sound of Funhouse has a lot to do with the way we sounded before we made that first album. You know,
Yeah,
it has. I never thought of that, but it has a lot of those. If you had, for instance, if you had gone to hear us at one of those early gigs, one of the riffs that he was playing would be like. It
really was an actual riff.
You know, it was very, again, very slinky winky, and nothing to. And then he was playing. It was very tribal beat to that, and there were we didn't have a sax yet, so I was trying to do that with the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I used a vacuum cleaner. Going out live all the time too, you begin to think about, you feel the psychic demands of an audience, unspoken. You think, God, if I could do such and such, I bet that would really be, you know. So because of that, it's a kind of crucible. Pre-Christian.
Yeah.
Pre-Christian.
Yeah, pagan.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it's pretty amazing for someone, I mean, for me, I knew him, and I always thought he was a little off, but pretty conservative, actually. And then the first time playing, to see what he did, it's like, whoa, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. So I imagine yourself getting up there with musicians with limited capabilities that are creating this chaos, and what are you going to do? So I've often thought it must have been really fun to do that stuff, to actually be able to just to be so free without convention and get in the crowd and actually get right in people's faces and stuff. I mean, that's a trip. Not many people are going to do that. Just get right in a big crowd of people, let them manhandle you, and vice versa, and right in their faces, because I know that a few times when he's upset people in the crowd and they're waiting in ambush after the show, I'm the one that gets popped. He scoots, he walks right through it, like a little lizard go, and then I'm coming around, bam! And then you really do see stars.
Do you see that cat? Yeah, I love her so. Do you see that cat? Yeah, I love her so. She got a TV eye on me. She got a TV eye. She got a TV eye on me. Whoa. Do you see that cat? Yeah, do you? Do you see that cat? Yeah, do you? She got a TV eye on me. She got a TV eye. She got a TV eye on me. Whoa. Yeah. Give me danger, little stranger, and I'll give you a beat.
Everything always starts with a phone call. It was a phone call from Jim saying, well, we've auditioned 150 bass players and drummers, so we can't find anybody good enough. So how much would you and your brother like to come over and play, but you'd be playing bass? So for me, it was a chance to get out of Dodge and get back in the shit. So that's what I really like about it. And for me, it's good memories. The only thing that would be bad was the miserable ending. And the same thing, once again, no manager, no this, no that. And we were just constantly on the road. I mean, for no pay, you get $15 a day per diem, that was it. And then every night I would literally just take off my clothes and almost stand my costume in the corner because they're not being cleaned, and we'll just take these off and stand these pants and throw those socks. It's like a suit of armor standing in the corner or something. But all in all, and especially looking back on it, was some rugged times, but a lot of really good times too. And they were really good women time also. On that band, being constantly on the road and to leave that kind of pressure, it's like, okay, different face every night, let's give it a chance, man. So.
I'm a ski walking cheetah with a hat full of napalm. I'm a runaway son of the nuclear A-bomb. I am the world's forgotten boy, the one who searches and destroys. Somebody gotta help me, please. Somebody gotta save my soul. Baby, detonate for me.
When the thing blew up, I could tell, and I feel sure about this, that if we had tried to do something more, or if it would have been worse. It would have been mediocre musically, it would have been deranged, and somebody would have died.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could see that I had the opportunity to do something completely different with David Bowie, producing as a solo.
attention thrills, and then it kills. They make you king, then make you ill, till you're alone, dead on your throne. So my idea of fun is killing everyone. My idea of fun is killing everyone.
There was unfinished business here. If I look back at it now, it was inevitable because of what I was doing was, you know, was going in that direction. We wrote it in Miami and rehearsed it in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
It's Scott who persisted every couple of years trying to get it going.
You know, I've always wanted mostly to do it all these years because I have so many friends in Detroit that practically begged me, you know, oh, can we ever hear you guys again? Oh, we want it so bad, so bad. You know, and to me, that's a big, big part of it.
Too. So it was kind of natural. I was looking, I was like, shit, isn't there anything else I could do? And I didn't know what else to do, so I decided to throw the door open. So that was it. And then it began then to snowball very quickly. I began to think about it immediately. And I was free enough so I could do it.
Yeah, he was roofing and landscaping and... No, I always played. I played, made a few bucks, never had a lot of money, but I always played. So I was probably not poverty level, but like stock boy at Myers or Kmart level maybe, but...
It's just the same people, mostly, going about it the same way, mostly. But it's not the same. And interestingly enough, no two records have ever been remotely the same from this group.
You're a musician yourself, you know that
Yeah.
you can't stop playing. If that's what you love, you're gonna do it till your wheels fall off.
The main thing is, like, you know, now that I got the last 3 years of this and got that record done, during this period has been it's not only because of this, but I finally got to the point when I go in front of the mirror in the morning as the musician that I am, as Iggy Pop, I smile and I say hi, and I'm real good with him, you know, and I feel like properly, like, all right. There's a plan you can have, besides that your plan to make good music is to be prepared and be poised and be ready to take advantage of whatever comes. That we are.
I think the most rewarding is that we are here and that there's people that weren't born in the day and people that were, and they get to experience it and be there. To me, that's rewarding.
No fun! No fun! No fun! God damn it, play no fun! Yeah! 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 No fun, my babe. No fun. Turn on the house lights. No fun. No fun. Yeah. No fun to hang around in that same old way. No fun to hang around, freaked out. Blow another day. Yeah. Yeah. No fun, my babe. No fun.
Thank you, Stefan.
Can you just
Sure, yeah. Oh, cool. Whoa, French. I don't remember.
yeah, thank you.
Is this the French?
I think that's American. This is French. No, that's French. That's isn't it?
I don't know.
No,
I think
it's
this is
American.
French from the '60s. No, is it American?
No, it's a French one.
It's French.
Paris.
This only existed in France. I remember they showed it to us.
Oh, yeah, it's a different.
Yeah, it's Vogue is French.
In my room, I want you here.
Cool. Sign them up, and then I need a
Now
little
we're gonna be
head
face
bridge
to
for that
face.
one set down. And I have to go to the pop too.
And I'll lay right down in my favorite
Show machine.
place.
What are we doing? Pictures.
Now I wanna,
I'm sorry, what?
now I wanna
But first I was supposed to see about this. Be very short one.
be your dog.